because I went to a different bar or some like food spot. I don't really know what it was, but they were about to close, and I see these people like outside. Hold on. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Here we go. Okay, so I went to the spot Froggies across the way, and somebody's like crossing. Dude, somebody was drunk over there, man. It was crazy. But like, I walk over there, and like he's trying to walk across the street right here, and he's just like puts his arms on his I almost said on his shoulders. He put his hands on his knees. He looks like he's about to yak, bro, and like right down the street. I just see a cop about to pull up, and I'm like, bro, look at me. I need you to lock in, bro. You can't throw up right now, bro. If you throw up, bro, they're gonna arrest you. And I don't know if that's true. Yes, I don't know if that was gonna happen, but I convinced him not to throw up. Plus, there's a trash can. There are two trash cans right here, bro. He did not have to throw up here. But anyway, the cop drives away, and then like I just start talking to like three or four of them. Like one of them was from the UK, really nice guy, and I was like, oh, I bet I'm about to go to the UK right now. Where am I trying to go? He gave me a couple of spots, and then we said after that we just said goodbye. But when I walked back from uh, from Froggies, I went back to that parking lot to see if that guy had come back, and you know what, he did. But honestly, I just had such a good conversation with him before that I didn't really feel like ruining it by having a second conversation, if that makes sense. So what I meant by not ruining the first conversation with a second conversation, have you ever just had like great conversation? It's like I was talking about, like, I mean, I don't want to like throw Jimmy under the bus, but like let's say I have a great conversation with Jimmy, and then afterwards I walk back, I'm like, hey, how's it going? And then I just say some like terrible thing that's like not socially acceptable. I see a ladybug. It's that season. That's crazy. Also my attention deficit. That's crazy. Let's say I walk up again and I just start saying like real out of pocket stuff. He's gonna be like, oh, this guy is weird. Let me not talk to him ever again. And like I don't want that to happen too soon. So I don't know, if I walk away and I see you again, maybe I might hide. Who knows? Can you blame me? Can you can you blame me? I don't know. I don't know if I'm that type of person that would just ruin a conversation like that, but I just decided to take it as a win that night. So I just kind of let it go. And then after that, I went home. But I want to say the moral of that story is go have fun, kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, let me set this down. Like, hop in my car so I could talk. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a pain to edit, but it was a really fun day. What you looking at? Oh, what? Fuck you looking at? Yeah, but I think the moral to that story is just like don't be afraid to allow yourself to get out of a cycle. You'd be surprised how much fun you'd have. You know, I wouldn't have talked to those people if I hadn't, or if I just gone straight back home. You know, if I just like put my head down and just went right back home, I would have gone back home and just been like, my roommate would have been like, "How was the birthday party?" And I'd be like, "It was all right. I left early though." What? Why? Oh, because the energy was just kind of not something that I liked. Like I went, I went and I did something that I liked, man. I just went and talked to people in environments that I could actually hear them and get to know them, bro. Like, so my challenge for you to end this video is to have a conscious extroverted free will day if you're extroverted, and let me know how it goes. If you're introverted, I just turn on my wipers. If you're introverted, let I wanna know what your plan of an introverted day is, and I want to see you do it too. I never know how to end these videos. That's another reason why I took a break. I thought I'd learn, but thank you for watching. I hope you have an extroverted, introverted, ambiverted day, and yeah. Thanks for watching. And you know what? One more thing. If you think this is a message to go do some malicious things, you know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I did not condone that. I said, go have an extroverted day, man. Go go I don't know, like go talk to some random people that you've never talked to before in your whole entire life. And just, you know, just like strike up a conversation with them. But I'm not telling you go burn down an orphanage, bro. Like if you do that, y'all can't say like, yo, Reagan told me to go burn down a building. I'm trying to don't do that. I'm just saying this because I feel like some people would. Not to that extreme. Maybe even to that extreme, maybe even more. Don't have an evil extroverted day. Have a good person extroverted day. Have a good introverted day. The evil introverted day is like, yeah, I went and I sat inside somebody else's house. Don't do that. But be safe, be respectful when you do it, but just I don't know. Uh, get out of your bubble and stay safe, man. I'm telling you, stay safe. Stay safe. Dookie on my shoe. Dookie on my shoe. Dookie. So, what did you notice about the story? I wasn't really giving a specific direction or, you know, a goal that was, you know, I was just stating facts. I was just stating events that happened throughout the night. The things that went on that night wouldn't have happened if I had parked right next to the venue. Like if I just walked right out, and I mean like the gritty part definitely would have happened still, but then they would have just saw me leave. I mean, forget about all that, but like I just wouldn't have had, I don't know, the other 3/4 of the story. I would have just went home. I was encouraged to talk to people because I was surrounded by people the entire walk over to my car. So my mindset was, what could go wrong? It couldn't hurt to talk to some people, right? The level of difficulty to get out of your comfort zone is different for everybody. On that special night, I decided to get out of my comfort zone and I had a great time. This was a night where I decided to leave the people that I knew, go out by myself, and just talk to some randoms, some people I would never see again. It felt good, man. I love I love talking to people that I've never met in my life. Just having a good B tier conversation and just going on with my life. But that's just me personally. It could be different for you. It could be different for you. The night started with people that I knew. Did I stay with the people that I knew? No. Was it entirely the people's fault for me leaving? Absolutely not. No. The setting was at play. That was an obstacle I couldn't change, and that I hate that so much. It affected my ability to make connections with the people that I came to the bar with. And you know what? There were some other things that I didn't want to be around at at all. Like I said, I would rather have a B tier conversation with some random people than just have like 19, 20 conversations with somebody that I know, and it just feels really stagnant and it's like D and F tier. Or maybe there's three or four good conversations, but I feel like it's a lot more rare for somebody to it's really difficult for somebody to hold that high of quality with somebody that they know already. They feel like they've already had that good conversation with them, and they're like, oh, it's just this person. Like, you start losing that feeling of, let me get to know this person more, let me find out more about this person, you know. That may be on me. I i feel like I get bored or I overanalyze the conversations, and I'm thinking like, why are we still talking, bro? Like, am i am I really that interesting? Like, that's a little insecurity that I have. I'm like, I feel like I don't have anything insightful or interesting or smart to say sometimes. But hey, me and my friends are still talking. I still talk to people, so that must mean something, right? Hey, yo. But I will say that the bar for me to go talk to some other people is a lot higher than other people's. It's like if this was the median, or if we're using like a little bell curve, I'd say like I'm here. If you can, I'm not doing visuals on that. If I get an editor, once I make like $100 gazillion, like I'll have an editor. But we'll just say for now, this is the median, and I'm like here out of one that's this big. This big. I know I'm not the greatest person to throw myself out there. If it was another day, I would have just kept my head straight down and I wouldn't have talked to anybody on the way back to my car. And it was like a good half mile away. So I would have just been minding my own business. Man, I wonder what they're talking about. Man, I wish I could talk to them. And just like internalizing the fact that I can't be social when I can be. But let's look at somebody else's perspective. I'm talking about the people that have difficulty talking to the cashier, just making small talk. Or maybe those people that they always have somebody telling them to speak up and they can't hear you. Like, sometimes I am that person. Having that conversation where you have the small talk with the cashier at the grocery store, or you have that conversation where nobody asks you to speak up. Like, that's your victory. It takes time to be comfortable talking with other people. I know that being comfortable with yourself helps a lot, but it's good to see where you are on that bell curve. And for the people that are watching this and they're like, "Oh, but there's no reason to talk to them." Make something up, man. Or lower your bar. You should lower your bar for sure. It could be as simple as wanting to hear their laugh, or just wanting to see how long it takes for them to talk about politics. Like, you just see it. You can see it in somebody's eyes. You can just see it by the way that they hold their body. They're just like, man, gas is really high right now. It's bad, man. But or it could just be like, I don't know, like, just see how long, or what type of uh not demographic, what's the word, seeing what the ratio of your conversation. Are they talking too much? Are you talking too much? Is it 50-50? Or maybe it's even like those types of conversations where none you guys aren't really saying anything. And that's totally okay, like, silence is okay in a conversation. Makes me nervous though. Sometimes I'm like, yo, does this person hate me? They don't have anything to say. Are they like holding something against me? And like, that stresses me out. But silence in a conversation is totally fine. But think about the reason why you're having that conversation. What's your goal coming out of this? It can really be as simple as, let me connect with this human being. Let me see their view on life. We just talked about that when I told you to imagine someone who's socially awkward after they get a victory. You stepped in their shoes and you were able to see or you got to feel how it would feel for that victory. So, to close this off, go talk to some people, go touch grass. Don't have an evil, extroverted, ambiverted, introverted day. Just sit not in somebody else's house, maybe talk to one person, or maybe, you know what, maybe if you're introverted, you could tell, just focus on telling one person this week about something that you're excited about. I know that introverts are, like, they could be like book savvy or like techie, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have a lot of skills that extroverts don't, because extroverts love to yap. They love to yap, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as an extrovert, I'm always curious to see what an introvert gets excited about, because that's just mind it could be mind boggling for me, I'm like, you like books and reading, and like, I don't know, like, I could talk to them about different genres of books and stuff like that. And even though, like, sometimes I will say I'm not entirely invested in what people are interested in, but I still like hearing them talk about the things that they're excited about. And this is gonna sound like, not cheesy, but it just sounds bad. Like, I'm excited that they're excited, but in a not really in a like mind numbing way, more in like a, dude, like, I don't even care what they say, like, I just like hearing them talk, like, I'm getting them to talk and stuff like that. So, thank you for watching. Hope you liked the video. Click like, subscribe, send this to a friend. Have a good one.
Hey yo, I'm gonna rap while I'm going down this slope. I didn't make it. Spoiler, now I'm about to mope about it. Bought diamonds, they was clouded. Shouted my huzz, and then they shouted and pouted. Next thing I know, money rerouted. Flight to Miami, already routed. I won't be seeing her again. Maybe in my dreams or if I play pretend. Can't click send. I know the message is gonna go blue to green. You know I'll miss you. You were always on my team. Now this boy turned to a man. Turn this bean to mean. No more Valentine's. Now we straight to Halloween. If you here for the outro, this a Marvel ending. I appreciate the likes and views that I've been getting. Adidas my stripes with the comments I'll be checking. When I get the chance. If you watched all this way through, I'm surprised. If you watched all this way, I'm barely about to die. Where am I going with this? I didn't have to make it. I didn't have to make it a movie. I could have.
Dang it, hold on. I have to redo it. I was so close. One take, Jake. Nope.
If you watched all the way through, I'm surprised. I didn't have to make it a movie. I could have brought this down to 15, 20 minutes so then it wouldn't be compromised. That's why I'm surprised. Now I'm freestyling, no script, I'm improvised. I'm about to thrive. Have a good night. Tell your mom I said hi. I'll be back tomorrow.
Tell her I like Pizza Guy's Pizza or Costco, or if she wants to make food this time, like it's okay, but I'd rather have store-bought food than the food that your mom's making, because that is not it. That is not it.
Hey yo, West Side Gun. I'm rapping just for fun, no instrumental. I haven't been to the dentist in a while, but I still get a rental. Dental, fissures and fossils. When I dunk, you know it sound colossal. I can't dunk yet, even though I'm 6'2". Shout out Denzel, yeah, shout out Seti Boo. And talk about Gold Link, I'm talking with the crew. I'm pouring that sugar and spice all over you.
I'm still talking about your mom. Have a good one.